Hey guys, today we are gonna make a small device which will actually work as an automatic door opening device, which will turn on the light when you open the door, and will be closed. The light will get closed. So this will work as the switch which I've taken from an old our water purifier, and the lights I'm thinking of using these small LEDs, which will actually work as the light emitting diodes. And I was thinking of using these ones, but actually the problem with them is that they heat up a lot, and that much of heat is not actually expected for a small LED. But using these ones, I will actually be able to fulfill the demand of the light, and also it will not be taking much of energy. The battery I will be using is a small lipo battery which will power the LEDs. So this is the battery. It's actually 200 mAh battery which will power the entire system. So we'll need just some of the LEDs, and we'll be using two of them. And for disconnecting the battery from the entire setup, when you get your battery discharged, I'll be using this socket which will disconnect the battery from the whole circuit, and you can just charge this separately and put it back into the device. So these are the components that I'm gonna use for making it, so let's get started. So here is how I have connected the battery with the female audio jack port, which we'll be using for charging purpose. And I've connected two of these LEDs in parallel, so that each of these LEDs get the similar voltage and the current. And the battery has been connected to this charging port, so that I can connect to one of these charging modules to charge it after the battery gets discharged. Here we have the complete circuit. Now let me explain you the complete circuit. So here at the switch I've connected two wires, one which goes to the spin, which is connected to one of its terminals for taking positive power. So the positive will go through this switch through the blue wire into the positive of the LED, where it will pass the positive to the other LED, and the negative from the pin from the battery source will go to the negative of this LED directly, and it will pass it to the another one. Now as I just connect this one with the battery, both the LEDs start glowing, and as the switch is pressed, the LEDs stop glowing. Now this is the cycle that will continue till the battery gets drained, and as the battery is completely drained, you just have to remove it from this point, and I can just charge it using the TP4056 charging module to charge this battery using your USB cable. So that is how the device will work. Now let's fit it into a suitable compartment where actually it is needed. So this is the place I'm gonna use the circuit that we just made, because actually this place is deficient in light, so I can't actually fetch clothes from here easily, so I'll be using the circuit to place here. So here's the circuit, and let's just place and paste the LED on some part of this using some tape. So here goes the LED. You can stick it using a hot glue gun or maybe double-sided tape, but it matters on the power of the tape that you're using. So here goes the second LED. We'll just paste it on the other side. You just have to use some good tape so that this doesn't fall off easily. You can also use some good adhesive, such as M-seal or anything else, if you want to make it permanent. Now here with the switch that I'm gonna use is like this. Now for the switch I'm going to use some double-sided tape, which will hold this thing against the ply, so as the door gets closed it should click in. So I'll just put this somehow here. So as the door gets closed, it just pushes the switch. So now let's test it by just putting some uh, tape on these wires so that they just don't come in the way by taking the clothes off. Okay, so now I'm using some double-sided tape. I'll just paste the battery into the place. So here it goes, and let's try it with putting this thing in. And here it is. Now as I press the button, it gets turned off. Now let me just put the door off. As you can see, the LEDs are off, and as I open the door, it just turns on. And this will just continue up till the battery gets drained completely, and then I can just put it out and just charge it using my USB charger. So that is all about. Now in this closed and dark room, if I just open the door, here is how the system works, and I can get all the clothes visible by my eyes, and I just close the door, everything gets turned off, and this is how it works. So guys, if you like this video, please hit the like button, and also if you want to be a part of the channel, please hit the subscribe button as well. Thanks for watching the video, and stay tuned. Thank you for watching.